So I'm just going to show you how you can customize your ChatGPT. As you can see, I've opened ChatGPT on my browser and this is the interface. You guys would be familiar with it. So the first thing you do to customize your ChatGPT, I'm going to show you two ways. The first is to go up to the right hand side where you see a BI, as you see your name or probably a picture, right? And then you click on that and then you see explore ChatGPT, customize ChatGPT, settings and upgrade plan and log out. So for this, you would customize ChatGPT, right? And it will give you a couple of things for how you would introduce yourself. So what should ChatGPT call you? A nickname or your name. For me, I would use my name, which is Spitwall. I'll use my name, what is Spitwall. And what do I do? I'm a marketing expert. Let's see. What trade do you have? So maybe I'm a straight shooter. I'm not going to write anything here because I haven't had that prepared, but because I just felt I could pick from this anyways. So I am tell it as it is. I am encouraging. I'm a Gen Z. I am corporate. I think outside the box. I am very direct and sometimes very opinionated, and that's that. And then for the other interests and values, I could add this. So I'd already created this, so I'll just come in here and add it on, right? And you can see I added a lot of word count, so I'll just delete the explanation to the interest and just delete it, right? Okay, so I can then save it. So if you come back to your interface, if you go hello, let's try it out and see what it refers to me as. Hello. Hey, so it didn't mention my name. So what's my name? Let's see. What's my name? Let's see if it works. Yeah. So that's it. Your name is Bible, but I can call you by your nickname if you like. What's on your mind? So for the second one, I am just going to show you how to create a custom GPT. So from scratch, I'm going to show you on this Plus account how to create a custom GPT from scratch. So you could go here and you see my GPTs, and you could customize your GPT, what I showed you earlier. But for this, you would create a GPT. As you can see, I already have a couple of them here. I have the Curious Historian, I have the RGPT code, and all these marketing genius and stuff like that. So to create that, you just click on this, and you could create where you just add in a bunch of text as to who you are, what you do, and stuff like that, right? And then you would configure it, which is like the very best in terms of getting good responses. So you could name your GPT, you could give it a name. I already have one called marketing, so let's say Art Girly, right? Art Girly. And then a short description about what this GPT does. I'm going to just come here and put that. This GPT is used to create and brainstorm ideas for good ads on LinkedIn, to increase engagement. The arts are to target Gen Zs and millennials millennials. I'm not getting the spelling well. Millennials, and we make custom well, what do we make now? Maybe custom shoes. So what does this GPT do? How does it behave? What should you avoid doing? So avoid repeating old ideas. Copying from others, right? I would say I'll just keep it very simple. So be noble, be creative, and witty. Also be persuasive. Okay, so you could add on conversation starters. You see where it says create this, look at this, and then you could upload files if you have any on the marketing or on the ads that you need to do. You could also check which of the capabilities you wanted to work with. So would it be the web? We don't really need code because we might need a bit of data analysis. So we go into that and then we create. And then for the actions, you could add actions if you have your API key or the OAuth key, or you have a schema that's like a code and stuff, which I don't have, and so I'm just going to end with this. I intentionally don't want a conversational starter because I might just be doing anything at any time, so I could just create that. And you could share the ChatGPT for only yourself or add a link or to the store. So for me, I could just put it to only me and I save. Okay, so I'm going to view my GPT now. So add girly. Good. So let's see. Create a campaign on the new flat shoes we have for the summer. Make sure it is persuasive. So I don't need to add that anymore. I'm just too used to prompting, so I could just do that and then we'll see what it gives me. So see, so this is what it does, and you see what I had put as my target audience, which are millennials and Gen Zs. So it had the date, and then it had this: ultimate comfort, chic design, durability, versatility, and then it has this, which is good. So see, sleek, chic, and comfortably yours, which is a very, very good one as compared to just saying, oh, create a campaign for me on shoes. I'd already created the GPT, so it already knows the kind of thing I expect and the kind of things I don't want. You could add a lot of information as you're customizing these GPTs. So just be sure to do what you want to do. And for the other one I showed you, that I think works for the free version. Maybe with limitations, because everybody wants your money, don't stay. So that's it.